How? Go away, wind!
Nom, nom, nom.
We're back on the Jurassic coast for the second part of this walk. So we're just going to take a look at the lovely views down to this beach. It's a very steep walk down. We're not going down there today. Oh, that wind is blowing again. Hard to keep my hat on.
Took mine off.
There's great views down to Chapman's Port. Now stood at the Memorial Garden, which is overlooking Chapman's Port just there. Wind! You wouldn't believe it was summer, would you? Anyway, this Memorial Garden was built by the Dorset branch of the Royal Marines Association, since renamed the Pool and District branch. In 1990, it pays tribute to members of the corps. It pays tribute to the members of the corps who have been killed since 1945. There's a special mention of those who died in the Falklands, in the Middle and Far East, in Northern Ireland, and those who perished in the IRA bombing at the Royal Marine School of Music in Deal. As well as bearing the corps crest and motto, by sea, by land, the site also bears a message to passing walkers and those who come to pay their respects. It reads, "Rest a while and reflect that we who are living can enjoy the beauty of the sea and countryside." Right, so from the memorial now, we've got this rather overgrown path. It's going to take us to St Aldham's Chapel. Let's see if we can get through. I've got the shorts on, and there's lots of stingers. Stinging nettles. We call them stingers. How?
Touched you then.
Oh, little gits, isn't they? Right. Look at that down there.
I'd rather
It's
not.
like a gully.
Oh my god, Mark, look at the blue.
It looks like you can climb down there actually. Cool. This is a good viewpoint. Bit hairy. Oh, some steep bits there, aren't there?
Don't know, I don't go near them.
Yeah, that bit there looks like could be. It looks like we could be on top of the Cheddar Gorge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like tall pinnacles. It's not super clear, but it's pretty clear. Oh, it's this bloody wind in it. That's my nut.
Yeah.
That's all we've had. We've been down here.
You sound really
It's about the sixth day down here, and it's just been constant wind. We haven't had a single day on the beach, which is unheard of for us. And normally we come down here straight on the beach.
Yeah.
So we've just been doing some walking and travelling over to Bournemouth and Poole on the bus and stuff like that. So made a change from driving. Been to Weymouth, Portland Bill. Oh, this wind is really doing my nut now. Go away, wind! Oh, look! Cracks in the ground. So give it a bit of a kick, see if it goes. Yes, there's a few cracks there. That's gonna all quick get off it before it goes. Oh, I can't speak to the camera. That wind is just. Honestly. making filming this very difficult. I've just felt a spot of rain. That's it. Pack up. Let's go. I've had enough. No, this walk's not going well at all, is it? Hopefully. Oh, I know what we've got next. I was just going to say, hopefully we can shelter inside St Aldham's Chapel, a very old chapel on the hillside, on the cliffside, coming up. But I've just forgotten that we've got rather a lot of steps to go down and back up the other side. Oh, right. There's the steps. What do you think about that?
I don't like it.
Do you think we should count them?
No, I can't concentrate.
I can't count past 5,000. There's a lot of steps. Well, we'll have a drink of water and a rest on that bench there first, and then we'll tackle those steps.
Well,
Yeah.
no, when you're halfway up and people are coming down,
I don't know.
it's not. They're
Just
not,
push them out of the way.
they're not very big, are they?
No. How many steps do you reckon there is? There's got to be a good few hundred, aren't there?
About 25.
Yeah. Once we're at the top, it's quite flat again then, and then you've got
Good.
the Coast Guard lookout thing there, and then the chapel.
Right.
Hope the rain keeps off. Right, here we go then.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Lost count already. Back to the start there now. Listen. We're out of the wind. That's one good thing about it.
Yay.
That's lovely. We're at the bottom of the valley.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Good muscle workout this will be, won't it? Nice view up the valley there. You can walk up. There's a path actually up the valley
Yeah.
as well.
Should we do that?
Interesting. Are you getting on all right?
Yeah.
Some great views behind us. That's hard work. So you counted the steps. How many was it?
218.
Well, I was counting, but I lost.
That was just from the bottom though, not the
right.
other side.
I was going to say.
Just that one side.
Yeah, it's at least double that. Well, I got to about 2 steps before the end of the walk and I forgot, so I had to go all the way back and start again. And I got 219, so.
You never.
No. Right, the steps have ended, so we're almost at the top of this bit now. That's a good little workout, wasn't it? So we're still trying to get our breath back, aren't we?
Yeah.
I didn't find it too bad though. Sometimes I can get up those things quite easy, and other times I really struggle from the word go.
It's because the steps are so steep. I'm only little.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, but there's cars over there. Are you telling me we can drive to this thing?
Oops. I was going to wait till we got to the last step and say we'd come the wrong way and we'd have to go back. A big block of stone here, just having a look. Probably nothing at all. It's a seat. It's got a small carving, I can hardly read it. That's very nice, isn't it? Somebody's put that there as a seat. This gorgeous view. Cute cinematic shot. That's a very nice view, isn't it? It don't seem quite so windy up here, which is a bit strange because this is an exposed headland as well. Feels a lot warmer now, doesn't it? There's Worth Matravers where we started over there. And there's the chapel. Another cinematic shot. Ooh, what's the barbed wire? Just look at the colour of that sea down there. See that? This is the National Coast Watch Institution at St Albans Head. How did it all begin? It says professional coast guards used to man lookouts all around our coast. But in the early 1990s, the government decided it would become more cost effective to close the lookouts and rely on modern electronic devices. After a fishing boat went down with the loss of 2 lives near a recently closed lookout in Cornwall, a public meeting found enough local voluntary support to reopen the lookout. So the National Coast Watch Institution was born. Within 20 years, there are nearly 50 of these lookouts, all manned by volunteers, contributing all year round. And here is a memorial to the amazing work carried out by those researchers and scientists in the 1940s. So I'm going to tell you about all the lower part of this radar station. Oh, the wind, right, that's it. This is going to be a voiceover for this part because I can't talk to the camera on this one, it's too much, sorry. Right. You want me to have the camera? I'll have the camera.
Yeah, it's best.
Go on then.
Don't worry about me then.
No. Why would I say that? From May 1940 to May 1942, Worth Matravers was the nerve centre for radar development in the UK. Top radar scientists tried out new ideas for better radar systems, with longer range and for navigation in aircraft. By May 1942, around 2,000 people worked here. When we think of radar today, we think of a rotating aerial and a display which looks like a map. This was first built at Worth. Serious radar development began at Oxfordness on the Suffolk coast in March 1935, moving in 1936 to Bawdsey nearby. As soon as war broke out, the scientists were evacuated from Bawdsey to Dundee and then moved again to Worth Matravers in May 1940. Worth was chosen because it had a flat cliff-top site, good for testing radar, and was then further away from German-occupied territory. One of the first ever tests of high-powered microwave radar was carried out at Worth Matravers, using St Aldham's Chapel as the radar target. The resonant cavity magnetron, developed at Birmingham University, was first employed for radar here, and today it is found in every microwave oven. From these experiments, scientists such as Bernard Lovell, later to become famous as the radio astronomer Professor Sir Bernard Lovell at Jodwell Bank, developed radars to fit into warships, escorting convoys of merchant ships across the Atlantic, into RAF aircraft hunting the submarines, attacking these convoys, into anti-aircraft radars to help defeat the V-1 flying bomb cruise missile, and into night fighters. The Germans had also built radar defences, and in February 1942, British paratroops raided one of their radars at Berneval on the French coast. They brought back key pieces of the radar to work out how good it was. After this, Churchill thought that the Germans might raid Worth Matravers and ordered all radar research to move inland. The scientists hastily moved to Malvern in May 1942. We'll walk down there and go into the sea for a dip, cool off. Huh. I bet people have walked up there. It'd be difficult going down, but I bet people have walked up that.
I reckon they have as well.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Unless that's just rainwater have washed it away.
I don't know.
What's that there? It's like a pipe in the ground or something there. And just a short walk from where we've been over there, where the radar station memorial is the chapel. Oh, it's very dark, isn't it? Very dark inside. At least without the wind. It's tiny, isn't it? There's lots of inscriptions here, see? The square stone chapel stands within a low circular earthwork, which may be the remains of a pre-conquest Christian enclosure. The building has several architectural features which are unusual for a chapel. The square shape, the orientation of the corners of the building towards the cardinal points, and the division and restriction of the interior space by a large central column. The lack of evidence for an altar suggests that the building may not have been built as a chapel. It may have been originally built as a watchtower for Corfe Castle, castle, covering the sea approaches to the south. Its identification as a purpose-built chapel rests on records of payments to a chaplain in the reign of King Henry III, 1261 to 1272. The interior of the chapel is approximately 7.7 metres square. In the centre is a square pier supporting 4 square rib vaults, with the heavy ribs leading to traverse arches. Evidence uncovered during 20th century repairs to the chapel roof suggests that it may have been topped with a beacon at some time, and the roof now bears a stone cross erected in 1873. Okay, so that's Oldham Chapel, and we're just gonna slowly walk back to the car now. But oh, that one was a nightmare, wasn't it? It really put me off filming, and
It was bad.
some parts back there I was trying to do commentary, and it's just gonna have to be voiceovers. So we've got the short walk back to the, well, I say short walk, it's a bit of a walk, but at least we don't have to go down all those steps
no more
again.
Steps.
Yeah, the steps is over there somewhere. We're walking this one, sort of around the top of the valley, where the valley. So we don't have to do those steps again. That would have been a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's our second visit to the pub at Worth Matravers, and the pies are really nice, aren't they? The steak pasties. But we've got a little friend waiting for some pasty, look.
To share it.
Yeah, he's waiting for his little bits and bobs.
I snap him up a bit.
Take a bit off.
He's not keen on that fluffy thing.
Nom, nom, nom.
This is great, isn't it? Got a nice cream tea coming our way. Well, that was good, that little tea shop just over there. So was everything. It has jams, chutneys, marmalades, bread, eggs, milk. Everything a little village store would have. And most importantly, a cream tea.
Oh, my hair's going to be in it.
Now that's at the Devon way or the Cornish way? This is my way.
That's Devon.
My way is to don't worry about it, just eat it.
No, Devon is jam then, no, cream then jam. Cornwall is jam then cream.
That's nice.
You don't care either way.
Yeah. It's a perfect meal in a quaint little English village, isn't it?
Lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
We don't have to share it with a cocktail.